start with you, but I'm going to go to Jamir this time. Jamir, you kind of smoked a dunk there in the second half, and it altered the momentum of the game a little bit. The fact that you're able to make amends there in overtime, how much better did that make you feel that you kind of helped contribute there down the stretch to get that win?
It made me feel a lot better in the situation. It was in a tough situation. I just had to do what I had to do, and then turns out I got the steal and won.
Jamir, what was going through your mind when you got the steal and you had the breakaway? We think about trying to dunk it again or just getting it, just make it.
It better been, don't clank a dunk.
Yeah.
Good time for an one.
Yeah, I was just worried about making the layup, no dunk. I had missed one already, so I was just going to lay the ball up. And I knew I was going to make it, too.
Coach, every time they made a run, I mean, Jahvin would respond with a three-point play or baseline jumper or whatever. I know you've seen him do incredible things in his time, but just to have that luxury of having a senior leader like that, a lot of people can't match that.
Jahvin was phenomenal tonight, especially offensively. There were a lot of possessions. He just absolutely put us on our back. I do want to credit our other kids. Our other kids know who it needs to go to in those spots and executed some schemes to try to give him space. But at the end of the day, a lot of times we weren't running anything. We were just trying to put him in, space and let the best player on the floor go make a play. And I can't tell you how neat it is to truly walk out there on the floor, whether I'm coaching or whether they're playing with them, and just understand the best player in the gym is on our team. And when we need him the most, he's going to come through for us. And so going in tonight, tomorrow night, it only just instills more, I think, belief. And that's what he's done for our program over the course of years. I could just, instilled belief in us, and that's powerful.
What goes through your mind when you have that pressure, you have to get a bucket, figure out a way to make a play?
I feel like all year, last year, the year before, pressure always been on me, So I feel like in a situation I want the ball, that's what you put all the hard work in for, so you're comfortable in those moments. So when the pressure came, it's tied, and lights on, I want it.
No matter what they're asked to do, they do it. McGrath was told to go in and pester the ball, and what happens? He causes them to run their actions up near half court, allows Jamir Dean to get a steal, in my opinion, his pressure. At the end of the day, I thought he changed the game in the last minute with his ball pressure because they're running their actions so far out. So for him, to solidify it and Ja to give it up, again, trusting Eli, and then Eli to handle it for 25, 30 seconds solidly. And Jahvin is literally saying, Coach, I don't need it. Eli's got it. And then for him to go hit those, that's awesome. That's who Eli Graff is. He is just straight up a winner. And you saw that in those plays in big-time moments. So I appreciate you highlighting that.
Yeah, as you think back to last year, he played such a huge role down here at State, but this year's team is deeper. Maybe his minutes aren't up as much, and for him to step up and make 2 foul shots right there is huge.
Yeah, everything's changed, this year. It's like you want to just copy what worked for you last year. And we were really good last year, but we found that, we're different. And it's a different course. It's a different journey. It's a different pathway to this championship game. But over the course of time, kids have bought into different roles, and kids have went one step beyond bought in and all in. And so for him to sit a long stretch and then be called upon in the last minute 30 of whatever it was, 2 minutes of overtime, and to do what he did, I think is just a credit to who he is. And again, what he's got straight up attached to his name. And we've watched him growing up. We've watched him on the football field. Eli Graff is a winner.
Joe, what were you looking for there at the end of regulation there with 4.5 seconds left? I know a running three-pointer probably wasn't it.
I don't know. I was trying to clear the whole side out so I could just drive a baseline with my left hand and try to get a shot there. The time was going down quick, so I tried to chuck it up.
They got up 62-60 in overtime, but as you noticed, they have a really small defender on you, and y'all create ISO and you go left side and tie it. Looks like you had kind of a free will to kind of take your man to the hole all night.
Yeah, especially we put, I think, 25. 25 had 4 fouls the whole second half, basically. So, every time I would drive, he would just move out the way. So, when I got the switch with Owens and 25 was on me, I just drove baseline. He gave me a free layup.
Coach, just looking ahead to Douglas, team that y'all are familiar with. They're undefeated. Word is coming out of their press conference, they were rooting for y'all. They wanted another shot at y'all. I'm sure y'all realize that. Just your thoughts on them this year.
Again, something we've talked about literally since Christmas. And I love that kind of the rematch has happened as well. That's what our kids want. Our kids are excited for the opportunity. But again, the past is the past. I don't care who's the champion last year. They don't care who's the champion last year. We're going to line up, and we're both contenders. They're extremely well coached. They have our full attention. Schematically in those 8 days of prep, like we've thrown some stuff out there trying to get ready for them and hoping we'd have the opportunity. End all be all, it's going to be another fun battle. And what more could you want out of your high school experience to line up with the best and undefeated in state who are downright hungry, to get one on us and see where we end up. I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun.
How do you stay chill between now and then? What do you do to keep relaxed?
Just stay level-headed, it's still one more game, it's a big game, but just gotta stay level-headed, and just be ready. We're gonna prepare, we're gonna watch film, and we'll come ready tomorrow.
Really just stay hungry, I know they want to beat us, we want to beat them. It's gonna be a good game. We just need to stay locked in and just chill out tonight and get some rest.
Brought to you by SmartBank. Play smart, bank smart. SmartBank. For more information, visit smartbank.com.